and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Formed, here playing as Mamluk Arabia. So, we're currently engaged in a war over here in Delhi to support the Timurids, who kind of stupidly got into this fight. They couldn't win without my help, and, there's this whole thing of that. Speaking of things, though, we are now in the age of absolutism, which is kind of cool. And, that means we can get a large amount of absolutism. What's our limit? 85%. Wow. It would be a long time before I can get there, but considering how many rebels we seem to have on a daily or monthly or whatever basis of a war, could be pretty possible we get somewhere. I'm going to save Diplo points because we're getting closer and closer to getting a new institution. Obviously, no point in wasting it if I don't have to. So. However, we are completely out of manpower, and there's the potential that the Ottomans could attack us. However, the Ottomans are being killed by Genoa and Austria. Please just end this stupid war, Timurids. It is a stupid war. I'll tell you what. I'll give you control of this province if you try and end the war. Ugh, disgusting. The only way they can fight this war is my armies, but there's no way for me to ask them to stop or end the war soon. Plus, Bengal and Delhi are still doing fairly well, although Bengal is getting killed by Ming, but they're still sending their troops up here? Huh. Odd. Well, we do get 1,000 or so Mamluks a month, so... It does help us recover our manpower fairly quickly, even while fighting. If we could just take Delhi's capital, this would all be over. Oh, the Timurids control a province way up there. That's kind of amusingly weird. I guess they must have been this big and then collapsed backwards or something. Maybe at the beginning of the game before they lost control of Afghanistan and Trans-Oksana. It's tough to say one way or the other. There we go. Let's get that last admin stuff. We now get provincial trade modifier boosted. So what is that actually? How much does that help? I get that it should give us a lot more control of these trade nodes, but how much? 4%. Not bad, really. Could be better, but... There we go. Please end this war. No. What does it take to get you to end the war? Austria now has global trade. Speaking of allies, I should see how the Hungarians, my allies, are doing. Really good, actually. The Ottomans lost 2 provinces to Genoa. Oh, that's lovely. They retook that province and they got another one. Genoa is actually not doing that bad if you look at it. They've expanded in Europe, they have beaten up the Ottomans, and they still hold their Crimean provinces. Oh my gosh, Timurids, just end the stupid war. I mean, I could technically just peace out of this war, but then I'd lose a lot of my... No, then I'd lose some gains out of it. I might actually just peace out of the war. I don't want to deal with this much longer. Yeah, we'll stop doing that. The Ottomans already are dealing with rebellions. There we go. I have now officially left the war. Let's see, how much do the Timurids hate me? I lost 10% trust. Oh well. Well, it's up to you, Timurids. You're gonna have to try and defend that war on your own, because I am not helping. There we go. There was peace. I think they got, what, 2 provinces out of it? I just didn't even want to deal with it, so. Where's my rest of this navy I have in this area? Oh, these guys I could actually send on patrol, couldn't I? Interesting. I'll put you on a den. See how much trade I can now start shifting control of. We have 60% of the trade there anyway, so. Yeah. I don't actually have any influence down there in Zanzibar, which is makes sense, but it feels a little odd. This is kind of amusing watching the Ottomans not deal with Orthodox zealots. Cilicia is on their side. Interesting. Huh. And what's kind of even more interesting is Austria wants to be allies. I'm actually kind of tempted to become allies with Austria. I mean, I'm allies with Hungary, and that's working fairly well. If I allied myself to Austria, we'd have a pretty strong 3 or 4 person alliance there. You know what? I might do something I don't usually do, and that's slacken recruiting standards a little bit. State needs the money. I'll put you towards drilling right now. Actually, I'll put you all towards drilling at the moment. We're not going to attack for a couple months anyway. And if we can get back a little bit of that army professionalism I just got rid of, all the better. Actually, I can afford another leader. Cool. Ooh, level 3 general. Yes, please. Although I think he has to stay in my own land to actually be able to drill, if I'm correct. Which I usually am about that, so. Global trade is spreading, but it's not spreading as fast as I would like it. Okay, time to actually stop drilling and prepare for this war. I know it's a bit, we don't have a lot of manpower, but the Ottomans are so weak compared to us now, we should just be able to overrun them. I'm not really too worried about their allies. Yeah. Gazmunk is kind of a joke, but we'll send troops over there anyway. And Cilicia I don't see as a significant issue. We're allied to them? Oh no, they're allied to the Ottomans. Oh, yeah. I'm really getting confused which type of nations I'm playing as these days. Am I playing as the Ottomans? Am I playing as the Mamluks? Questions, questions, questions. What do we need? Improve, whatever, I don't care. How many troops does Gazmunk? I have no idea how to say that, so that's my estimation. 6,000. Okay, so we should probably be able to beat those fairly easily. I may actually want to stop those Orthodox zealots, though. As lovely as it is to watch them beat up the Ottomans, I may not want that at the moment. Karaman, obviously, I'll let just take care of occupying most of those provinces on their own. Whoops. The Zealots got away on me. Interesting. I have no idea where they're headed. I should probably retake these provinces. Or probably take them, technically, not retake them. I mean, I guess technically it's retaking them from the rebels, but taking them for the first time myself. I'm thinking take land in Europe, probably. I can always take out the Anatolian ones later, maybe. I could try and feed a couple to Karaman. I might give them like 1 or 2. They do a pretty good core cost reduction, so oops, that gives me more permission to swarm into Greece. And then if we take out these religious people, it's going to be annoying reconverting this whole area, but I have to do that anyway. You should be willing to take peace? No. Okay. On to your capital then. I can't imagine they'll survive if I take both their only fort and capital. I know I could call the Timurids, but let's just boost favors and leave it at that. Oops. Was that the Ottoman army? No, just part of it. If that had been the Ottoman army, that would have been very disappointing, considering I saw a 36 stack up there. Yeah, it looks like they know they can't even win the fight, so they're not even trying to bring troops back. Good move on their part, honestly. Oops, their troops are moving. Where are they headed? They're headed north. Huh. Odd. Where is... Okay, Karaman's army's there. Huh. Wonder why the Ottomans marched north like that. Maybe they're trying to sneak around or something? Oh, no, you're not getting away without giving me land. This is how the war goes. You fight me, you lose land. Okay. Embrace the institution, get a Diplotech, get more than halfway to the next one, even better. Oh, is someone else at war with the Ottomans? No, that's just a random Lithuanian army sitting here. Huh. Lithuania is losing a war and their army is vacationing in Greece. It's not gonna help them win the war that easily. Yeah, there they are. The Ottomans are back. If I can kick them out again, that should put them down to no interest in the war, low war interest. Especially since they just took all their forts too. Yeah, all the Ottomans' forts have fallen. There they are. They really want peace now. So let's see, can I can do almost all of that. I guess that's worth it. It cuts the Ottomans off from any more Hungarian conquests. There we go. I probably could have gotten more if I kept going, but this will be enough to. This will be enough of a struggle to completely integrate and everything. Since currently we have no absolutism, I am going to use that fact to boost autonomy. Yeah, okay. We'll quick convert all that land and core as much as we can at the same time. It's saying fill our coffers, 2,000 gold. I can do that. That I can easily do. Sadly, we only got a fort out of it, but it'd be nice if there was another fort somewhere up here. But the Hungarian and I are now bordering each other. They aren't happy. I can't afford to pay you off, actually. Sadly. The next quality idea would be nice, the cavalry combat ability. We don't have a ton of cavalry, but it would still boost 20 of them. And before I forget, let's put all my armies back to drilling and get that army professionalism. That should give me a total of 1% a year, plus any events and other stuff. And apparently we're a zealot now, our ruler, which is going to mean even faster conversion. It's amazing all the different cultures we have scattered through our realm. Whew. So many separatists. Oops, one of those scholars we invited left us. 5% cheaper admin cost compared to the full cost. Certainly saves us some money. Let's do this for now. We actually need money. Really? There's not much I could do on that, but anyway, I'll let it go. Reactivate forts. Want to keep as much of that army tradition as we can. Having good generals is a really nice thing. Okay, the Ottomans are 4 wars away, 374, and assuming I don't get a fair amount of absolutism, and that slows it down, lowers the cost, I should say. We have all these different cultures as part of our accepted ones, but I don't think it's enough. I'll promote as well as many as cultures as I can. And 5 promoted cultures. Well, sadly right now we don't actually have enough. I wouldn't mind getting... No, Turkish culture is already accepted. I would guess it makes sense. 1 shy of getting enough promoted cultures though. All view it as their own culture. I mean, it's nice, but it does slow it down a bit. Come on, a little bit more conversion. I don't see another culture I could easily get enough development from. Boost across Circassia? Maybe. I do have like 2 territories with that in them, but that's still not enough. Okay, well, let's do at least that much. I can always develop them, can't I, technically? Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna get into another stupid war to help the Timurids. Oh my gosh. I really am tempted to just say, no, die on your own. Afghanistan and Transoxana. Okay, well, that's a thing. Should be enough for me to make it an accepted culture, which will give us enough to get splendor per month, and maybe we can get some absolute government stuff going. But that will be it for this video. Thank you guys all for watching. Next video we will sadly have to go deal with our stupid allies war. As you can tell, I'm immensely thrilled to be stuck in charge of having to go deal with them mess. We will go deal with that and finish coring and converting our Ottoman lands. And then we will see where we are after that. I suspect we'll be pretty good shape, but it might be time to return to fighting Ethiopia and their allies. So thank you guys all for watching. See you guys all next time. Bye for now.